Where am I from? Contrary to popular belief, I am from Philadelphia, South Philly to be exact. Sometimes people get confused with the fact that I wear black and I wear the face veil, which is called the niqab, and a lot of times they think I'm from another country or think I'm from somewhere else. Well, nope. Sorry to disappoint. I am originally from South Philadelphia. So the day I decided to take it back to my roots, I came to the actual block where I was raised. This is Cater Street. Cater Street is in between South and Bainbridge Street, in the middle of South Philadelphia. This wasn't always considered Center City, but due to gentrification is now Center City. And this is the block where I was raised. Right down the street there, 2224 Cater Street. It's amazing to come here and see how different everything is and how things have changed over the years. A lot of new developments, new houses, different buildings. Even the position where my house used to be has changed. It's deep. Wow. As a child growing up, you look at things and, everything is so much larger than life. I never would have thought that almost 30 years later, I would be walking down the street and seeing everything just evolve from, what it was. And, growing up in this area, it kind of like cultivated me because it was, mixed races and I got to meet so many different people. But this stroll just is like, it's larger than life. Kind of like, it's like breathtaking. And just bringing back memories of my grandmother, and even the smell is still the same. But everything around has just changed. So as I said in my first video, I lived on Cater Street from the time I was born until I was 11 years old. But moving forward, here I am at my second home, which is 21st and Montrose. I lived right there, 2145 Montrose Street, growing up until my grandmother passed away, and I was around 22, 23. My daughter was 8 months old. She's 18 now. So a long majority of my time spent in this area was on this block here, Montrose Street. It's actually crazy to see how much this neighborhood has changed outside of this home. It looks exactly the same way it did when I lived here. The only thing that's changed is it used to be a tree here and they've moved it, but the house looks exactly the same, even down to the blinds. These very bars are the one that I talk about that when I was younger, I used to climb out of to run away, and just get away sometimes. But It's deep being over here and seeing how everything has changed, yo. It's amazing. This is the very home that I grew up in, right here. And like I said, it still looks the same as egg blinds. It's crazy. And out of everything that's changed, this home still looks the same. This very neighborhood symbolizes so much of who I am and who I have become, because without this part of my life, I may not be as strong as I am today. You know, this is where, you know, I partially raised my children. This is where I was raised. This is where I had to learn to grow up and, you know, be productive. You know, this very neighborhood. And, you know, they say it takes a village to raise a child, and this is my village. This is where I grew up. This is where I became a teenager, a young woman, a mother. It's my hood. It just is what it is. And this is some place that I will never, ever be able to forget. This is the mold. This is the beginning. This is the foundation. This is it. I remember it being a time when it would be people on all these corners, you know, just having fun and enjoying life. And we lost some lives out here too. It's just crazy being out here. This is what you would consider my hood. Growing up, people would ask me, where you from? Or where you be? Where you hang at? Things like that. And I would affectionately say the Deuce, which stood for 22nd and Christian. So this is my hood. This is where I grew up. This is where I used to hang out on this corner here. And right over here was where the laundromat where I used to hang out at with my friends and just chilling, just kicking it with my bros. This is my block.